Hi, it's Dave again from campingstovecookout.com. Today I'm going to show you how to set up and use the Primus Profile 2-burner stove. I will be reviewing a few key features as well, so let's get started here. First thing, you can see it's got a decent latch to keep things closed. As you open it up, you can see I've actually used this one quite a bit over the years. It's been a pretty good stove. It's got the first thing we're looking at here is the windscreens, which lock in place. And actually do provide quite a bit of protection, although you can see there are some holes and gaps around here that allow some wind to get in. The grate, which is pretty heavy duty, which is the case with most of the Primus stoves, comes out, and it's got your propane hose adapter, so that's nice. It's got a spot to hold it there. This one is pretty dirty, but you can see over here on the side it actually screws in right over here. So the long hose is kind of a nice thing, allows you to be a little more flexible. So this stove weighs 11.7 pounds, which is basically in the middle of the pack for these 2-burner stoves. It kicks out 12,000 BTUs per burner, which is actually a little bit higher than some of the comparable stoves. Not quite as high as some of the other Camp Chef models that are a little bit more expensive. And it does have a piezo igniter, which I'll talk about a little bit. So once you get that on, it uses propane, which is also typical in most of these stoves. So once we get it on, secure it. It'll boil a liter of water in 3 minutes. I'll fire it up here and show you how to get this going. So you've got your power here, and it's got a piezo igniter, which, there you go. And it's got a second burner over here. Burning off some stuff since I haven't used it in a little while, but it's got pretty good simmer control, and you know, the windscreens, as I mentioned, are pretty typical for a lot of these stoves. Sometimes that's the one thing you see here, that piezo igniter doesn't always work on the second burner, so sometimes you should have some matches nearby. And you can see this one's burning a little bit larger flame just because it hasn't been used in a little while. But overall, it's been a good stove. Haven't had the only problem I've had, as you can see, is the piezo igniter, which can wear out in some of these stoves. So that's all I have for the Primus Profile 2-burner stove. Head on over to campingstovecookout.com to see additional reviews and pricing, and take a look at some links to other stoves. Thanks.